Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Maths by Samit Deshmukh. In this video, we are solving examples from exercise 7.1. In the last video, we have discussed what is the definition of random variable और कितने types के random variable है, discrete random variable and continuous random variable. Discrete means what? If the values of random variable are countable or infinitely countable. Continuous means what? It is इनफाइनाइटली अनकाउंटेबल मीन्स इट इज मेजरेबल. ये डिफरेंस हमने देखा डिस्क्रीट रैंडम वेरिएबल का और कंटिन्यूस रैंडम वेरिएबल का. और हम फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज में पूरे एग्जांपल डिस्क्रीट रैंडम वेरिएबल के सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. और डिस्क्रीट रैंडम वेरिएबल में जितने भी फॉर्मूले चाहिए वो सब फॉर्मूलीज हमने लास्ट लेक्चर्स में डिस्कस की थी. दैट व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी मास फंक्शन, प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, हाउ टू फाइंड आउट एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू, हाउ टू फाइंड आउट वेरिएंस ऑफ अ रैंडम वेरिएबल एंड हाउ टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट स्टैंडर्ड deviation. So make a list of all these formulas. एक ही रिवीजन इस चैप्टर के लिए चाहिए. एक राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस अगर की और ओवरलुक करके भी आप एग्जाम को गए तो भी आप पूरे एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. इतना इजी चैप्टर है. सो वेल, नाउ ऑब्जर्व द फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल. व्हाट आर द कंडीशन इन द फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल? एक्स रिप्रेजेंट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन नंबर ऑफ हेड्स एंड नंबर ऑफ टेल व्हेन अ कॉइन इज टॉस 6 टाइम. व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ऑफ एक्स? तो एग्जाम्पल किससे रिलेटेड है? नंबर ऑफ डिफरेंस बिटवीन नंबर ऑफ हेड्स एंड नंबर ऑफ टेल्स व्हेन अ कॉइन इज टॉस 6 टाइम. तो हम गिवन कंडीशन पहले देख लेते हैं. व्हाट इज द गिवन कंडीशन? अ कॉइन इज टॉस 6 टाइम. A coin is tossed 6 times. This is the given condition. Coin is tossed what? 6 times. Now, in how many possible ways or in how many number of ways head comes up, that value we are finding. So therefore, number of times head comes up and correspondingly number of times tail comes up. So now try to understand it very carefully. A coin is tossed how many times? 6 टाइम. एक कॉइन को हम 6 टाइम टॉस कर रहे हैं. तो एक पॉसिबिलिटी क्या है कि 6 टाइम्स हमने कॉइन टॉस करने के बाद एक भी टाइम हेड नहीं आएगा. ये भी हो सकता है कि फर्स्ट टाइम भी टेल आ गया, सेकंड टाइम भी टेल आ गया, थर्ड टाइम भी टेल आ गया, फोर्थ फिफ्थ सिक्स टाइम भी क्या हो गया? टेल आ गया. यानी नंबर ऑफ हेड कितने हो गए? देन नंबर ऑफ हेड्स विल बी इक्वल टू 0 बिकॉज नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स हेड कम्स अप. एक पॉसिबिलिटी, एक चांस है कि 6 बार कॉइन टॉस किया और 6 बार क्या आ गया? टेल आ गया. यानी नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स टेल कम्स अप विल बी इक्वल टू 6. तो नंबर ऑफ हेड्स कितने हो गए? 0. अगर हो सकता है कि एक टाइम हेड आ गया होगा, कॉइन 6 बार टॉस करने के बाद एक बार हेड आ गया होगा, इसका मतलब 5 टाइम्स क्या आ गया? टेल आ गया है. एक पॉसिबिलिटी ऐसी कि 2 बार हेड आ गया होगा. अगर 2 बार हेड आ गया होगा तो 4 बार क्या आ गया होगा? टेल. Hope you are getting it. A coin is tossed how many times? 6 times. May be possible that no head comes up. अगर एक भी बार हेड नहीं आया इसका मतलब corresponding number of tails comes up will be equal to 6. तो 6 बार टेल आ गया होगा. अगर 1 टाइम्स हेड आ गया होगा तो 5 टाइम्स टेल होगा, या 2 टाइम्स हेड होगा तो 4 टाइम्स टेल होगा. अगर 3 टाइम्स हेड आ गया तो 3 टाइम्स टेल होगा because the coin is tossed how many times? 6 times. If 4 times head comes up means 2 times tails comes up. If 5 times head comes up means 1 time tail comes up. If 6 times head comes up means 0 time tails comes up. Hope you are getting it. Coin is tossed how many times? 6 times. 6 बार टॉस करने के बाद एक भी बार हेड नहीं आया, इसका मतलब 6 बार टेल ही आ गया. So in this way we have got possible values of heads and possible values of what? Tail. Now we'll focus on our random variable. Random variable is already denoted by x. और ये x क्या represent कर रहा है? It represent the difference between number of heads and what? Number of tails. So here x shows difference between number of head and number of tails. So therefore possible values of x are, let us collect all possible values in one set. Because question is what are the possible values of x? What is x? X is difference between number of heads and number of tail. Number of head comes up at that time, correspondingly number of tail comes up. All these values are written here and our x shows what? Difference between these two values. So what will the first value then? 0 minus 6, because we are finding what? Difference between difference between what? Number of heads and number of tails. These are the values of number of head, these are the values of number of tails. We have to find out difference. So 0 minus 6 will be equal to minus 6. This is first possible values of x. ये head के value और ये tail के value और इनका difference find करना है, and that difference is denoted by what? X in our example. So now 1 minus 5 will be equal to minus 4. Again 2 minus 4 will be minus 2. 3 minus 3 will be equal to 0, 4 minus 2 will be equal to 2, 5 minus 1 will be equal to 4, and lastly 6 minus 0 will be equal to 6. In this way we have got all possible values that what we have to find out in this question. Now observe the second example. In the second example, observe the given condition first. What is the given condition? An urn contain 5 red and 2 black balls. 2 balls are drawn at random. X denote the number of black ball. So first write down the given condition. What is the given condition? Number of red balls. How many red balls are there? Red balls are 5. Then find out number of black balls. Black balls is equals to, how many black balls are there? 2 black balls are there. Now how many balls are drawn at random? So 2 balls are drawn at random. Now when 2 balls are drawn at random, at that time what we have to find out? Value of x, which denote number of black balls. So x shows number of black balls, and we have to find out all possible values of x. So therefore all possible values of x satisfies all the condition in the given example we are collecting in this set. Okay, let us try to find out values of x. Again observe the given condition. Number of red balls are 5, number of black balls are 2, means total 7 balls are there. From this 7 ball, 2 balls are drawn at random, and x shows what? Number of black ball. तो एक पॉसिबिलिटी क्या है कि 7 बॉल में से जो 2 बॉल ड्रॉ किए उसमें एक भी ब्लैक नहीं होगा, यानी दोनों भी रेड हो सकते. अगर एक भी ब्लैक नहीं है तो ब्लैक बॉल्स की क्वांटिटी कितनी हो गई फिर? 0, बिकॉज 2 बॉल्स आर. एक पॉसिबिलिटी है. एक पॉसिबिलिटी क्या है? 2 बॉल निकालने के बाद दोनों भी ब्लैक नहीं है, यानी दोनों भी रेड भी हो सकते. अगर दोनों रेड है तो नंबर ऑफ ब्लैक बॉल्स कितने होंगे? एक्स शोज व्हाट? नंबर ऑफ ब्लैक बॉल्स. इसका मतलब ब्लैक बॉल 0 है. Second possibility, after when 2 balls are drawn, may be possible that one is black and one is red, means one black ball may be there, because x shows what? Number of black ball. हो सकता है कि एक black ball हो, या तो फिर और एक possibility क्या है? When 2 balls are drawn at random from the urn which contains 7 ball, both ball drawn may be black. 2 black balls है तो दोनों भी black हो सकते हैं. इससे ज़्यादा तो कोई और chances नहीं है that एक तो एक भी ब्लैक बॉल नहीं होगा, या तो एक ब्लैक बॉल होगा, या तो 2 ब्लैक बॉल होंगे, बिकॉज x shows what? Number of black balls. So these are the different possible values of x we are getting here, and question is also to find out possible values of x. Now see, in the question number 3, we have to state which of the following are not probability mass function of a random variable. Give reason for your answer. So total 6 examples are given. In each example we have to check whether the given value of p of x is probability mass function or not. So once again let us revise the important condition which is satisfied by probability mass function, or when we can say that p of x is a probability mass function. So probability mass function satisfies these two conditions, that value of probability always lies in between what? 0 and 1, including 0 and including 1. So here we can observe that p of x is greater than or equal to 1 and greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1, means value of probability lies in between 0 and 1. 0 और 1 के बीच में होनी चाहिए probability की value. 0 भी हो सकती है या 1 भी हो सकती है, या 0 या 1 के बीच में. And second important condition, sum of all probability will be equal to 1. So जितने भी probabilities है, यानी random variable के value अगर 5 है तो 5 probabilities मिलेंगे हमें, corresponding 5 probabilities. तो सब probability की sum कितनी आनी चाहिए? 1. If these two conditions are satisfying, at that time we can say that p of x is what? Probability mass function. So using this condition, let us check whether the given example set is probability mass function or not. So here values of x and their corresponding probabilities are given to us. चलो probabilities के values observe करो. What is our observation? First value is 0.4, which lies in between 0 and 1. 0.4, again second value also lies in the in between 0 and 1, and 0.2 also lies in between what? 0 and 1. So here we can say that p of x is greater than 0 and less than what? 1. So if you observe, all the values are lies in between what? 0 and 1, means our first condition is satisfying. Now let us check whether second condition is satisfying or not. So summation pi is equals to, means p of 0 plus p of 1 plus p of 2, isn't it? So three values of random variable are there, and we are finding what? Sum of all these probabilities. So which is equal to, what is the value of p of 0? Will be 0.4, p of 1 is also 0.4, and p of 2 is equal to 0.2. And here we can observe that 0.4 plus 0.4 plus 0.2 is equal to 1. So our second condition is also satisfying, that sum of all probability is equal to 1. And since sum of all probability is equal to 1, hence we can conclude that p of x is probability mass function of random variable x, isn't it? So p of x is probability mass function because it satisfies both the condition here. So in this way we are able to identify whether p of x is probability mass function or not. चलो second example देखो, यहाँ पे x के कितने values दिए? 4, and their probabilities are also given to us. But if you will observe here very carefully, so probability of 3 is what? Minus 0.1. So here we can observe that p of 3 will be equals to minus 0.1, means this probability is negative, but our condition says that value of probability should be greater than or equal to 1, यानी 0 से बड़ी होनी चाहिए. 0 भी चलेंगे लेकिन 0 नेगेटिव नहीं चलेंगे, because value of probability negative number does not lies in between what? 0 and 1. So that's why here this value does not satisfies our first condition, means we can say that this value does not belongs to what? 0 and 1. So which is called as closed interval. Closed interval means what? This closed interval means what? All the number in between 0 and 1, including 0 and including 1. तो ये जो value है इस interval में lie नहीं हो रही है, means this symbolical representation can also be denoted by this notation also, which is called as what? Closed interval. इसका मतलब ये वैल्यू ये इंटरवल में ना लाई नहीं होती और इस इंटरवल में नहीं लाई होती. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि आवर कंडीशन इज नॉट सेटिस्फाइंग, पहली कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो रही है. एंड सिंस फर्स्ट कंडीशन इज नॉट सेटिस्फाइंग, वी कैन से दैट p of x is what? Not probability mass function. Hence we can conclude that p of x is not probability mass function of random variable x. In this way we have completed second example. Now observe the example number third. In this case values of x and values of their probabilities are also given to us. Let us check whether it satisfies these two conditions or not. So here we can observe that values of probability are what? 0.1, 0.6, 0.3, and we can observe that all these values lies in between what? Lies in between 0 and 1. So we can say that p of x means value of x are greater than 0 and less than 1, means our first condition is satisfying by the values of probability. Now what is second condition? We have to check whether sum of all probability is equal to 1 or not. And summation pi is equal to, how many values of random variables are there? 3. So we are finding addition of their corresponding probabilities, means p of 0 plus p of 1 plus p of 2. So p of 0 is equal to 0.1, p of 1 is equal to 0.6, and p of 2 is equal to 0.3. So here we can observe that 1 plus 6 is 7, means 0.7 plus 0.3 will be 1.0, means will be equal to 1. So means addition of all the probability is equal to 1. Hence we can conclude that p of x is probability mass function of random variable x. Means our both conditions are satisfying. That's why we can conclude that P of x is probability mass function. Now observe the example number 4th. In this case also we can observe that values of all probabilities lies in between what? 0 and 1. So 0.3, 0.2, 0.4, here value of probability is 0, but our condition says that value of probability may also be 0. 0 is included, and 0.05 means values of all these probabilities lies in between what? 0 and 1, and here including 0 also. That's why I'm writing including 0 equal to 0 also. So these values lies in between 0 and 1, and in one case value of probability is 0 also. Means our first condition is satisfying, and since one first condition is satisfying, then check whether second condition is satisfying or not. Second condition means sum of all probability is equal to 1 or not. So here how many values of random variables are there? 5. So we are taking addition of probabilities, means P of 3 plus P of 2 plus P of 1 plus P of 0 plus P of minus 1. Just simply we are finding addition of all these probability. What is the value of P of 3? It is given to us 0.3. P of 2 is equal to 0.2 plus P of 1 is equal to 0.4 plus P of 0 is 0 and P of minus 1 is 0.05. Here we can observe that value of z, instead of x, variable is denoted by what here? Z. So try to understand. Generally we are denoting random variable by what? X. But here they have denoted random variable by what? Z. Hope you have got it. Now here one value of x is negative, one value of z is negative, means one value of random variable is negative, but there is no condition on value of z. Condition is only on what? Probabilities. So probability में negative आना नहीं चाहिए. Probability should not be what? Negative. रैंडम वेरिएबल के वैल्यूज पॉजिटिव भी हो सकते हैं या निगेटिव भी हो सकते हैं. जैसे अगर हम टेम्परेचर चेक कर रहे हैं, सो मे बी पॉसिबल इन सम सिटीज टेम्परेचर मे बी निगेटिव, तो हमारी रैंडम वेरिएबल की वैल्यू निगेटिव भी आ सकती है. सर देयर इज नो कंडीशन ऑन वैल्यूज ऑफ व्हाट? रैंडम वेरिएबल. सो कंडीशन इज ओनली ऑन द values of probability. That probability satisfying these two conditions, at that time we can conclude that it is probability mass function. So let us check whether second condition is satisfying or not. 0.3 plus 0.2 is 0.5, 0.5 plus 0.4 is 0.9, 0.9 plus 0.05 is 0.95. Means here we can observe that sum of all probability is not equal to 1, and since the sum of all probability is not equal to 1 means our second condition is not satisfying, and since second condition is not satisfying, so we can conclude that P of x is not probability mass function of random variable x. So in this way we have completed fourth example. Now observe the last two example from this question. In question number 5th, values of y and their probabilities are given to us. First observe that values of probability lies in between 0 or 1 or not. So 0.6, 0.1, 0.2. Yes, here we can observe that value of probability lies in between what? 0 and 1. Means our first condition is satisfying. Now let us check whether sum of all probability is equal to 1 or not. So probability of pi is equals to, so probability of minus 1 plus probability of 0 plus probability of 1, because these are the values of random variable. Random variable is denoted here by what? Y. So what is value of P of minus 1 is 0.6, P of 0 is 0.1 and P of 1 will be equal to 0.2. So here we can observe that 0.6 plus 0.1 is 0.7 plus 0.2 is 0.9. So 0.9. So here sum of all probability is not equal to what? 1. Means our second condition is not satisfying. Since second condition is not satisfying, so we can conclude that P of y is not probability mass function, is not probability mass function of random variable. In this case random variable is denoted by what? Y. So our condition, second condition is not satisfying, hence we can say that P of y is not probability mass function. Observe the next example. Here observe first the values of probability. So 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. So here we can observe that values of probability lies in between what? 0 and 1. Means our first condition is satisfying. Now we are finding sum of all probabilities. So summation pi is equal to p of 0 plus p of minus 1 plus p of minus 2 is equals to, what is the value of p of 0? Will be equal to 0.3 plus p of minus 1 is equal to 0.4 plus p of minus 2 is equal to 0.3. So let us check the addition is 1 or not. So 0.3 plus 0.3 is 0.6 plus 0.4 is 1.0 means 1. So since the sum of all probability is equal to 1, hence we can say that p of x is probability mass function, of random variable, and here random variable is denoted by what? X. In this way we have completed all the example from question number 3. Means to check whether the given function is probability mass function or not, you have to check whether p of x satisfies these two conditions or not. So hope the idea about how to check whether the given function is probability mass function or not is very clear to you. Now let us try to solve the next example. Now see, in question number 4, we have to find out the probability distribution of, total 3 examples are given here. First let us try to solve the first example. In this case we have to find out probability distribution of number of head in 2 tosses of a coin. Means a coin is tossed how many times? 2 times. So we are solving here first example, and what is the given condition? A coin is tossed 2 times. A number of heads in 2 tosses of a coin. A coin is tossed 2 times. It is given to us. If coin is tossed 2 times, then possible outcomes are, may be possible that दोनों भी हेड आ गए होंगे, या तो फिर फर्स्ट टाइम हेड होगा और सेकेंड टाइम टेल होगा, या तो फिर फर्स्ट टाइम टेल होगा या सेकेंड टाइम हेड होगा, या दोनों भी टाइम क्या होंगे? टेल. So these are all possible outcomes, isn't it? Now we will focus on our random variable. Here question is to find out what? Number of heads. So here let x is a random variable, which shows, x shows number of heads, so x is a random variable which shows what? Number of heads. So therefore we are trying to find out possible values of x. So if you will observe last element, in last element how many heads appears? No head appears, means we can say that here number of heads are 0. If you will observe this third element, here 1 head appears, so h is equal to 1. In this element how many heads appears? 1 head, so already 1 we have written. In this element how many heads are there? 2 heads are there. So in this way from all the outcomes, means from all the element of a sample space, we have got values of x. Once the values of x are known to us, now we are finding their corresponding probability. So therefore p of x is equal to 0 will be equals to, now total outcomes are what? 4. And from these 4 outcomes we have to check where the value of x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 means what? Number of head is equal to 0, because x shows what? Number of head. चलो ढूंढो कितने एलिमेंट ऐसे कि जिसमें हेड 0 है, यानी हेड नहीं है. So there is only one element in which head does not appears. So that's why we can say that only one element is there which satisfies this condition, that x is equal to 0 means number of heads are 0. एक ही एलिमेंट ऐसा है जिसमें हेड ही नहीं है, means number of heads कितने? 0 है. So now we are finding another probability, p of x is equal to 1. When x is equal to 1, we are finding probability. Again observe total outcomes are what? 4. And from these 4 outcomes, let us check this condition is satisfied by how many element? X is equal to 1 means number of heads are 1. So check, in this element head is 1, and in this element also head is 1. So there are 2 elements in which number of heads are 1. So that's why we can say that probability is 2/4. In simplest form it can be written as 1/2. Now we are finding value of probability when x is equals to what? 2. Now x is equal to 2. What is the meaning of x is equal to 2? X is equal to 2 means number of heads are 2. So check how many elements are there in which number of heads are 2. Total how many outcomes are there? 4. And from these 4 outcomes we are finding such element which satisfies this condition, that x is equal to 2 means number of heads are 2. Only one element is there in which number of head is equal to 2. So that's why here we can say that probability when x is equal to 2 is 1/4. Once all the probability is known to us, easily we are able to write down all these in the form of probability distribution. So probability distribution can be expressed in either in order pair form or in tabular form. Here I am giving priority to write down this probability distribution in tabular form. So probability distribution of random variable x is, so write down this probability distribution in tabular form. Already I have told that this probability distribution can be written in two form, means either in the tabular form or in order pair form. So at this time we are writing this probability distribution in tabular form. So first write down all values of x. How many values of x are there? 3, 0, 1 and 2. And we have got their corresponding probabilities also. What is the probability when x is equal to 0 is 1 by 4. So write down here 1 by 4. When x is equal to 1, probability is 1 by 2. So here we will get 1 by 2. And lastly, when x is equal to 2, probability is how much? 1 by 4. In this way, we have got the probability distribution of this random variable. Now let us try to solve the third example. In the third example, number of tails in simultaneous toss of 3 coins. So means here 3 coins are tossed. In the second example, what is the condition? 3 coins are tossed. When 3 coins are tossed, then element of sample space R. May be possible all the 3 coins shows what? Head. नहीं तो ऐसा हो सकता है कि 2 हेड होंगे और 1 टेल होगा. तो टेल एक तो लास्ट कॉइन का होगा, या तो फिर सेकंड कॉइन का होगा, या तो फिर फर्स्ट कॉइन का होगा. Isn't it? एंड मे बी पॉसिबल कि हेड 1 होगा और टेल 2 होंगे. अगर 1 हेड होगा तो हो सकता है कि फर्स्ट कॉइन का हेड होगा, या तो फिर सेकंड कॉइन का हेड होगा, या तो फिर थर्ड कॉइन का हेड होगा. अदर पॉसिबिलिटीज मे बी पॉसिबल दैट ऑल द 3 coins shows what? Tail. Means total how many possible results we are getting here? 8 possible result. And if we are collecting all these 8 possible result in one set, that set is called as what? Sample space. Now what is our example is related with what? Tail. So we are supposing that let x shows either you are able to write down shows or denotes. X shows number of tails. Now observe the outcomes, means total outcome. Total outcomes are what? 8. And we are trying to find out values of x, where x shows what? Number of tail. Now from every element of this sample space we are trying to associate one real number. So now if you'll observe this last element, चलो लास्ट एलिमेंट में कितने टेल्स है? 3 टेल्स है. एंड x shows what? Number of tails. Means here we have got value of x is equal to 3. Now observe these element. How many tails are there? 2 tails are there. So here x is equal to 2. Here also 2 tails are there. So already we have written 2. Here also 2 tails are there. Already we have written 2. Not necessary write 2 2 2 again. एक बार लिख लिया तो x की यानी सेट में हर एक एलिमेंट एक ही बार लिखा जाता है अकॉर्डिंग टू द रूल्स ऑफ व्हाट? सेट. एवरी एलिमेंट इज रिटन ओनली वंस. तो 2-3 बार लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. नाउ ऑब्जर्व दिस एलिमेंट. हाउ मेनी टेल्स आर देयर? 1 टेल. हियर आल्सो 1 टेल. हियर आल्सो 1 टेल. सो हियर नंबर ऑफ टेल्स आर 1. एंड फॉर दिस एलिमेंट हाउ मेनी टेल्स आर देयर? नो टेल इज देयर. मीन्स वी कैन से दैट नंबर ऑफ टेल इज इक्वल टू 0. एक्स शोज व्हाट? नंबर ऑफ टेल. सो विथ एवरी एलिमेंट ऑफ दिस सेट वी हैव एसोसिएटेड व्हाट? वन रियल नंबर. So in this way we have got how many possible values of x? 4 possible values of x. Now we are trying to find out their corresponding probabilities. So therefore probability when x is equal to 0 will be equals to total outcomes are what? 8. Total 8 outcomes are there. In these 8 outcomes check that when value of x is 0. X is 0 means what? Number of tails are 0. ऐसे कितने एलिमेंट है जिसमें नंबर ऑफ टेल 0 है, यानी एक भी टेल नहीं है? तो एक ही एलिमेंट ऐसा है जिसमें एक भी टेल नहीं है. सो इट्स प्रोबेबिलिटी इज 1 by 8. नाउ वी आर फाइंडिंग प्रोबेबिलिटी व्हेन x इज इक्वल टू 1. x इज इक्वल्स टू 1 मीन्स व्हाट? वी हैव टू चेक how many elements are there in this sample space in which x is 1 means number of tails are 1. यानी एक ही टेल के कितने एलिमेंट है ये हमें ढूंढना है. सो 1 2 3. 3 elements are there in which number of tails are what? 1. Later on we are finding probability when x is equal to 2. x is equal to 2 का मतलब क्या हुआ कि ऐसे एलिमेंट ढूंढना है कि जिसमें 2 टेल होंगे. तो 1 2 3 एलिमेंट ऐसे कि जिसमें 2 टेल है. एंड लास्टली वी आर फाइंडिंग probability when x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 means number of tails are 3. So check how many elements are there in which number of tails are 3. One element is there, so its probability is 1 by 8. Once the probability for every value of x is known to us, then our question is to find out what probability distribution. So therefore, probability distribution of random variable x is, so let us try to construct one table, means in short we are writing this probability distribution in tabular form. So while writing probability distribution in tabular form, first write down the value of x, then write down values of its probability. What are the values of x? 0, 1, 2 and 3. And values of probability, what are the values of probability? 1 by 8, then 3 by 8, then 3 by 8 and lastly 1 by 8. In this way we have got our required answer. Now observe the question number 3rd, means example number 3rd from question number 4. In this example, number of heads in 4 tosses of a coin, means a coin is tossed how many times? 4 times. So what is the experiment here? A coin is tossed 4 times. Therefore all possible outcomes, so first possible that all times head comes up, एक पॉसिबिलिटी कि चारों टाइम हेड आ गया होगा. सेकेंड पॉसिबिलिटी इज व्हाट, कि 3 टाइम्स हेड आ गया होगा और 1 टाइम टेल आ गया होगा. तो जो टेल आ रहा है या तो एक लास्ट टाइम आ गया होगा, या तो फिर 3rd टाइम आ गया होगा, या तो फिर 2nd टाइम टेल आ गया होगा, या तो फिर 1st टाइम टेल आ गया होगा. सो THHH, होप यू आर गेटिंग इट. 3 टाइम्स हेड एंड 1 टाइम टेल्स. तो टेल एक तो लास्ट टॉस में आया होगा, या तो 3rd टॉस में आया होगा, या तो 2nd टॉस में आया होगा, या तो 1st टॉस में आ गया. सो अनदर पॉसिबिलिटी इज व्हाट, 2 heads and 2 tail. Here 3 heads are there and 1 tail. Next possibility is 2 heads and 2 tail. Now let us check in how many different ways these 4 elements can be arranged. चलो एक अरेंजमेंट या तो फिर H T H T ऐसा होगा, ये 2 इंटरचेंज हो गए होंगे. सो और H, these 2 elements may get interchange, T, T, H, or may be possible that these 2 elements will get interchange, that T, H, T, H, or may be possible that these 2 elements will get interchange, so that T, H, H, T, or may be possible that it will be in the form of H, H, T, T, isn't it? In this way 1 2 3 4 5 6 different cases we have got if 2 tails and 2 heads are there. Now may be possible that 1 head is there and 3 tails are there, isn't it? Here what we have considered, 3 head थे, बाद 3 head और 1 tail, बाद में हमने consider किया 2 head और 2 tail. तो next possibility 1 head और 3 tail. तो head या तो first कॉइन का में आया होगा, या तो फिर 2nd टाइम में हेड आ गया होगा, या तो फिर 3rd टाइम में हेड आ गया होगा, या तो फिर लास्ट टाइम में हेड आ गया होगा. होप यू आर गेटिंग इट. दीज आर द डिफरेंट पॉसिबल वेज, बिकॉज कॉइन इज टॉस हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? 4 टाइम. या तो फिर फर्स्ट कॉइन में हेड आ गया, 1 हेड है 3 टेल है, तो फर्स्ट टॉस में हेड होगा, या तो 2nd टॉस में, या तो 3rd टॉस में, या तो 4th टॉस में. एंड द लास्ट केस मे बी पॉसिबल दैट ऑल आर व्हाट, टेल. So in this way we have got total 16 possible outcomes when 4 coins are tossed. Okay, so now simply it can be find out in this way also. Coin is tossed how many times? 4 times. So 2 raised to power 4 means 16. So check whether 16 different possible result we have got here. Now our x shows what? Our random variable shows number of heads. So let x is a random variable which shows number of head. Shows number of heads. So now we are trying to associate a real number with every outcome of this sample space, means with every element of a sample space. And sample space is the collection of what? All possible outcomes of this random experiment. And in this case, what is a random experiment? A coin is tossed how many times? 4 times. These 16 possible result we have got here. Now what x shows number of head. चलो अभी फर्स्ट एलिमेंट, इतने कितने हेड है यहाँ पे? एक ही हेड है, सॉरी 0 हेड्स है. सो हियर x is equal to 0. Here how many heads are there? 1. again 1, again 1, again 1. So here some elements are there in which number of heads are what? 1. Now observe these elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this 6 element, how many heads are there? 2 heads are there. So here 2 heads are there. Then again if you observe 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 element, in these 4 element how many heads are there? 3 heads are there. And in this first element how many times heads are there? 4 times, because x shows number of heads. So या तो head एक भी नहीं होगा, या तो फिर 1 टाइम होगा, या तो 2 टाइम होगा, या 3 टाइम होगा, या तो फिर कितना होगा? 4 टाइम्स. In this way we have associated a real number with every element of this sample space. Once the values of x are known to us, now find out probabilities. So therefore we are finding probability when x is equals to 0. So p of x is equal to 0. So which is equal to total how many outcomes are there? 16. And from this 16 outcome we have to check in how many element x is equal to 0. x shows what? number of head. यानी कितने ऐसे एलिमेंट है जिसमें हेड्स 0 है, यानी एक भी हेड नहीं है. So how many elements are there? Only one element satisfies this condition. So here its probability is 1 by 16. Now find out such element in which number of heads are 1. एक हेड कितने एलिमेंट में है देखो. So 1, 2, 3, 4 एलिमेंट्स आर देयर इन विच नंबर ऑफ हेड्स आर व्हाट? 1 head is there. So 4 by 16 in simplest form it can be written as 1 by 4, because both the numbers are divisible by what? 4. Now we are finding probability when x is equal to 2, means number of heads are 2. Total 16 elements are there. In this 16 element, check how many elements are there in which heads appears 2 times. So here heads are 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, means total 6 elements are there in which heads are 2. So in simplest form it can be written as 3 by 8. Then find out probability when x is equals to 3, means we have to find out how many elements are there in which number of heads appears 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4 elements are there in which 3 head appears. So after simplifying it, it will be equal to 1 by 4. Lastly, last value of p of x means x will be equals to 4. So total outcomes are 16, and we have to check in how many element x is equal to 4. X is equal to 4 means number of heads are 4. So only one element is there in which number of heads are what? 4. So 1 by 16 will be its probability. Once the probability for every value of x is known to us, then write down probability distribution. So probability distribution of random variable x is, so we are constructing or we are writing this probability distribution in tabular form. First write down the values of x, where values of x are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we are finding their corresponding probabilities. What is the probability when x is equal to 0? When x is equal to 0, probability will be equal to 1 by 16. When x is equals to 1, probability is what? In simplest form, probability is 1 by 4. When x is equals to 2, probability is 3 by 8. When x is equals to 3, probability is 1 by 4. When x is equals to 4, probability is 1 by 16. So in this way, we have completed all the 3 examples from question number 4. So again, some examples are there in this exercise. These examples we will discuss in the next video. If you think that these videos are very helpful to you, so please like the videos and share these videos with your friends also.